Hi. It's us. We're here. We're in the other room now.
Oh, the camera's down there.
Yeah,
Hello.
down here. Hello.
Looking up at the TV.
Hi, Terror. Thank you so much for the raid host. Thank you, Fear, for being here and lurking. I don't mind Fear when he's just vibing. You do got the snacks. What are you snacking on? Yeah. Have a wonderful...
I'm going to sit right here for a sec so I can finish eating my dinner.
You don't want to eat on camera?
No.
Look at my really cool Avatar shirt that my best friend got me for Christmas, and I have never worn it on stream. It's pretty cool, right?
It's the Painted Lady.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we're going to play some Nancy Drew today. Which means, actually, I'm going to play some Nancy Drew, and Holland's going to watch us play Nancy Drew.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope you also enjoy said Nancy Drew. Oh!
Hello there all. I currently got some zebra cakes and a tall glass of water.
Water. Thank you for 18 bits, Fear. I appreciate that.
Hot dang if that don't beat all.
Oh!
I've read every single book that gal's ever written.
Hello, love the shelving backdrop and your Avatar shirt. Wow. Oh, and excited for the big announcement.
Oh, and excited for... Oh, you mean the podcast? Yes, okay, so I guess I'll talk about that for a minute. So hang on, I'm still getting myself, situated. I didn't do that before starting this, apparently. So me and Holland are starting a podcast, for those of you who did not see the announcement. But yes, we are going to be... It's called Lion and Mouse Commentary, and we alternate picking something each episode. I'll pick something and then Holland will pick something. And we do our own research and watch or play or whatever the thing. And then we will review it analytically using a scoring system that we created. And then we talk about it in depth and explain our reasonings behind things. And it's going to be really fun. The first episode releases on Friday. On Spotify and Apple Podcasts, so please feel free to join in and listen. And you can also we'll tell you about it in the podcast, but you'll also be able to suggest things for us to review and all of these things. So it's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be really fun.
Hot dang if that don't beat all. I've read every single book that gal's ever written.
There's so many subs happening
Stay
tonight.
a while and listen.
Thank you so much, Moocher, for the sub. And again, thank you, Paige, for the sub. I really appreciate it. Wow. Okay, there's so much support happening.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say about our podcast before I jump in? Are you excited for it?
Yeah. No, we've been working on it. Hold on.
I haven't fixed your thing yet, HS. Oh, yes, I did.
No, we've been working on this podcast since what? March? So almost 2 months.
Yeah.
Well, really end of February. So we've been working on it for about 2 months, and we've, ironed out a lot of kinks and worked on some, fine-tuning some details, and it's not perfect by any means, so don't expect, the highest quality or, excuse me, don't expect, the highest quality or anything like that, but we are kind of learning as we go, and we decided this is something we wanted to do together and that we'd enjoy, and, so we hope that you will enjoy it too. And if not, that's okay.
Yeah.
You can just enjoy us here, and that's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, if podcasts aren't your thing, or if you listen to our podcast and you're like, this is not my thing, that's okay. We appreciate you in any capacity anyway. I fixed it, HS. I expect fun banter. There will be some of that. And surprisingly similar opinions about some things and surprisingly different opinions about other things. So,
Yeah,
that's much louder than I expected.
overall, I think it's a little more serious than what we do here. We're a little more.
Scaring me.
Yeah, I would say overall it's a little more serious than what we do here. But
Yeah.
it's still us.
Yeah.
But we
I think it's more analytical. We're very analytically structured during this podcast, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, but we wanted to explain the reasons for our reasons. Does that make sense? So there's a lot of deep like thought that's put into a lot of it.
Mhm.
We're not treating it flippantly at all.
Right. And we, we want to do it in a
There
way
will be
that,
opinions that may vary. Exactly.
yeah, and we wanted to do it in a way that really,
Thank you,
wow,
Fear.
oh wow, silly me. I
Sorry,
didn't
I'm
even
trying to
know
like
It's
keep
okay.
up with everything.
Wow,
we
this
want to
is
do it in a way
amazing.
that really gives a lot of consideration to the people that created whatever it is we're reviewing. So it's kind of out of respect to, this author or film studio or actor or, musician, whatever that we're reviewing, we want to give, proper thought and credit to the work
Yeah,
that we're reviewing. So,
that's a pretty good summary. So stay tuned. April 29th, 2022. It's all going down.
and,
Where's my game?
oh, we have a website you can go to.
Yes.
It's called lionandmousepodcast.com.
You can
So-
also follow us on Instagram at Lion and Mouse Podcast or on Twitter at Lion and Mouse Pod.
Yep.
So please follow us there for announcements.
Yep.
I'm going to be putting a little teaser
Hi, I'm
up
Nancy
tomorrow,
Drew.
and you
This
can
is
try
my
to guess
Center
what our
of
first
Operations,
episode will be
my
about.
desk.
Yep.
Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars.
Yes,
of
we're
how
playing
I
on
do what I
Senior.
do, take a look at the
Chemical song? Oh, because I made a song about the DNA model. Okay. I don't remember what I was here to do. I think we just finished the...
We just saw
the-
them in the tree and we did the squirrel thing.
Okay, yeah. I don't think there's really anything else I can do before I have some other things. So I think I'm just gonna sleep.
Can you give me that bag?
Yes.
I'm gonna throw my trash in there. Sorry.
Let's get up at 8 a.m. I already did go out the window. Nuts. There goes my phone.
What?
She said nuts.
Oh.
Wait a second. What's this?
A huge dust bunny.
Looks like
That's
Danielle
what that
did get
is.
A second note from the black cat.
Who's Danielle?
That was
roommate?
Corinne's old roommate. Yeah. Yeah, look at this look at all this dust. Let me know if the sound is okay for everybody. I feel like I could cut these up just slightly.
Excuse me, giant human person, but you seem to be pretty nosy, especially for someone
I feel
who
like we're
hardly
getting a
even
lot of
has a
echo
nose. I mean, compared
the
to
mic.
mine.
You can turn the volume down if you want, like on the TV or whatever, wherever it's coming
Excuse
from.
me,
Can you
giant
still hear
human
it okay?
person,
Yeah.
but you seem to be pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, just turn it down on our end and leave it up on their end.
Okay. Okay. Hopefully that's better. Thank you for shouting out HS and Paige. What's this?
Hey, guess who just got a note from the black cat?
Congratulations. Just don't go all Danielle on me, okay? Stay away from closets.
Go back to
Don't
France. That's the voice I imagine. I don't hear any echo, but my computer's being loud. Okay. As long as it's not annoying for you guys, it's cool with me. Go back to France.
It's open.
Someone didn't lock their door.
Shut up, Nancy. I hate that she says that every time. I hate
That's
it.
a word. Maybe I'll
Okay, you have
pop in
nothing
again
interesting.
later. Sounds
10
good.
out of 10 threatening letter voice. Thank you, Storm. Your rating was what I needed. I appreciate the affirmations. Thank you for shouting out Terror as well.
I'm here. Maybe later, okay?
Oh, look, it's snowing out the window. That's a nice touch.
Hey, what's going on?
Why?
Check back with you
I
later.
guess I'll do
Okey-dokey.
a snack shop because it's a new day.
Okay, everybody.
Snack
shop's
shop's open. This is the best part of the whole dang game. Whole dang game.
And the next thing I knew, Mr. Harris.
Mr. Harris was calling me up to his
Oh my
desk.
gosh, I love
Storm said, hey, Mom.
Hey! Hope you did good in school today.
Hang on one second. Okay. I heard a noise downstairs. I want to make sure we were not alone in the house. But it's fine. Chippies. Orange. Milk.
Food's ready.
I made this for you!
Order up.
You guys ever watch Julian Smith?
I don't think he does anything anymore.
He just started doing things. He actually just
Ooh.
released a sketch recently with Rhett and Link of all people. It was like a throwback. And then he's been doing these like live stream things that I haven't checked out, but
What was he doing between now and then?
I have no idea. Julian Smith was great, yeah.
Well,
My favorite Julian Smith, other than the Jeffrey stuff, is Eat Randy. I really like that video.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I
is
like
Indy
that.
L here and I missed her?
Also, Storm says he's failing reading comprehension.
Dang it!
Your Aunt Tori can help you with that.
I can.
She's
I'm
good
a
at
pretty
reading.
good reader.
Food's ready.
Pretzels. Juice. Orange.
There.
Oh, she was here. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't see you, NDL. How are you doing? Does anybody have anything to say to me?
How's it going?
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Adios.
We lost.
I saw a cult and nobody cares, apparently. I can't talk to them. I can't talk to them about the cult. I'm not sure why.
Well, did you talk to the girl in that made you do all her homework?
Yeah, I talked to her and she was like, not now.
Oh.
I'll give you my reading homework and slide you $2 whole for my well, I can't, you know, see past that deal. Hey Riddy, how's it going? And I don't have a checklist. This is not good. I need this book. Let's see. Hang on. I have to hear the chant again. Yeah.
Maybe you have to go out there again tonight.
I'm gonna check around where they were.
Oh yeah, why wouldn't you do that in the first place?
I just realized how stressed actually I am and I want to go cry in the corner. Okay, well if you do that, I hope it makes you feel better. I cried yesterday. Sometimes it just makes you feel better to have a good cry. But I have Pilates, so no time for that, lol. Well, you could cry during Pilates. That would be called multitasking.
Pilates would make Tori cry.
Pilates is very hard. I've done it once, and I'm not sure how people do it more than once.
Crying Pilates does sound cathartic.
Yeah, no kidding.
Why is this suddenly open?
I came in here when you had gone downstairs the other day.
Oh.
Because it made Nancy know that I was looking for things to go in these holes.
Looks like a xylophone.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Or glockenspiel.
What kind of Pilates did you do? Is there multiple kinds?
We had a DVD.
I don't know.
It was like the kind of DVD you can buy from Target for like $9.
It was like Pilates of Steel. Oh.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was nearly as hard as Pilates you would do in a class.
Newbie left France because of secret boyfriend problems.
This was like a core strength Pilates. Like that was the focus was on like core strength. Which is why we did it, because Tori's like, I have a great core because I rode horses.
But I'm also very inflexible, we have learned.
Yep.
How's it going? Is this beret yours by any chance? I found it outside.
It's not mine, but I know whose it probably is.
Who?
Little Miss I'm So Goth, I'm Cool. Mel.
I need to
Meow.
get going.
See ya.
I love horses. I sure do.
Yep.
Gotta make them shiny. So, you know how I told you that Terror, when you shout out people in his stream now, it shows a clip, like it randomly picks a clip. Yesterday, he was streaming and Riddy shouted me out, and it was, gotta make them shiny. It's like horse nail polish. I just think that clip is so ridiculous.
It's a good one.
I tried Pilates once and realized that the speed they were trying to make me breathe was making me start to hyperventilate, because I guess I breathe much slower. Wow. That's not good.
What's up, Roomy?
I found this beret outside. Thought it might be yours.
Nah, I don't do barrettes. Anything else?
I'll let you get back to your paper.
Hasta
I
luego.
literally don't remember if I was like in the middle of anything in this game, because
No, you
no
weren't.
checklist.
You were
How
not.
about that? This door's not locked.
Yeah? What's the word?
Is this by any chance your beret?
Yeah, it is. Hey, thanks for finding it. I don't know why I bother with these things. They're always falling out of my hair.
I know. This one fell out of your hair at that cloak and dagger meeting you were at last night.
What meeting? I don't know what you're talking about.
I was watching, Mel, from up in the oak tree. I saw you.
Her hair is
I'm not
so
going to tell you anything, so whatever you think you saw, just
plasticky, like they don't float. Storm says the I Love Horses stream was honestly V in her absolute bag. So good.
It's
I'm
true.
glad you thought so. It was such a fun stream. This stream, wow, the chat is moving so fast. Okay, they were Granny's on Crack that stream. First time I took class was the Australian ballet. It was only on the mat, but this place I'm starting to go to has a lot of different equipment that you use. It's not as much on the mat. Okay. Yeah, there's no hair physics in this.
And yeah, the Pilates we did was all with a mat. It was
So
like with the
it's
yoga
okay
mat.
if I text everybody
We
about
did
what
this
I
one where
think
you have to
also?
like put your body
Look,
in like
whatever you
a
tell me
like
will
a
go no
V
further than this
basically,
room.
like
I
with your
promise.
legs up and your
I'm not
your
looking for
torso
something to
up,
gossip
and you
about.
do
I
your
just wanna
arms
know
like
what's
this.
going on with you.
It was
That's
And I was like,
It was exhausting.
What you saw was a meeting of the Blackwood Society. It's a secret club that someone at Waverly started a couple of years after the school was founded. Only 7 girls a year get chosen to be members.
What does the Blackwood Society do?
We just meet. There's no talking or socializing. We literally just stand around for about 20 minutes and chant. It's more like a tradition, one that keeps going even though everybody's forgotten how and why it started. Everything's totally anonymous. Everyone wears a black cloak, except for the leader. Hers is light blue, and no one ever talks. They just whisper, so you can't tell who anyone is. About once a month, I'll get a note or a text saying there's a meeting that night.
Who's the leader?
I have no idea.
as someone who has
Probably
never been able to
CEO.
touch their toes, that sounds
People think
horrific.
the Blackwood Society is cool, not because it's secret and exclusive.
Yeah, you
and
don't
all that,
you don't
but
touch
because
your
it's part
toes.
of
You
something
just
that someone a long
hold
time
that
ago-
position
Hold it,
and your
yeah.
arms go up and down. No, I don't remember you don't like reach out and touch your toes. You're just your arms are just going like this
By doing so,
Mhm.
while
you're
you're
part of a tradition that's more than a
it's like
century old.
sitting
I'm sure some girls
with your
pull out
body
those
like
urges
this,
that
like
they had to
you're-
quit.
With your butt at the bottom of the
yeah, and then your legs and your torso are like this.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That was me at like 4 minutes into Pilates.
You weren't even 4 minutes in.
Yeah.
There's any
Like
connection between the
Pilates is one of those things where
Society and
4
all
minutes
this
is a
black cat
really
stuff?
long time.
Yeah.
A really long time.
Blackwood Society? Never heard of it.
I'll let you get back to your music.
Drop in anytime.
Yeah, exactly. You use your abs to hold you up.
Becca, if you still want that Poe book, check out our illustrious president's room. The coast is clear. Go for it. I don't have a way to get in there.
Locked. Izzy must be somewhere else.
You can come in. I can't talk now.
Yeah, like holding planks or something. It's just like, this is the longest 60 seconds or 90 seconds of my life.
I better get going. Okie dokie.
I know what I need to get into that room. I don't remember where I get it. It's in a book, but I don't know which book or what.
How's it going? Thanks for all the advice. Pop in
This
anytime.
is giving me PTSD off the crazy football workouts they had us doing. Oatmeal I ate earlier. Hold me up!
Oh,
What's wrong?
my best friend's live on Twitch.
Oh,
So
she's pretty lame though.
I'm gonna go and watch her.
Okay,
She's way more interesting.
I understand. I feel stuck.
It's because you are.
I hate relying on the checklist, but I really do.
Are you not supposed to find out something about that society, whatever?
Well, Mel told me about it, but
Yeah.
then I'm supposed to hear the chant again, but nobody will talk to me again about it.
Well, maybe you have to do it at night.
I'm looking at our work calendar for May, and there's something on there that says tomatoes, and I'm like, oh?
Mm.
Oh, I need to take the picture of the icons. Maybe I should be working on that. Let's look
Okay.
at that list. Okay. Emblem, arch. I can't get to the map. The trophy, the tree, and Rita Hollowell and Usher. I think I actually have all of those pictures that I can have.
Usher. Like the singer?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Are y'all gonna play Breath of the Wild 2 when it comes out?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Arch. Inlay. Oh, maybe. Oh, I think I have a picture of the. Okay, there's the tree. And yeah. So I have taken a picture of everything I have access to. I need to get into her room.
I don't know
Locked.
if we'll play it on stream together because I feel like I would like to play it on stream together. I'll preface by saying that. However, the story for Breath of the Wild, the DLC, and Age of Calamity is really good, and I feel like Tori would really enjoy it. So I would like for her to enjoy seeing that progression. But yeah, I don't know if that's really realistic to play like basically 3 games.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
Might have to. Did I?
Yeah, there we go.
Breath of the Wild content marathon. Was I able to successfully? I don't think I was able to successfully do the piano. Maybe I should try that again.
No, you didn't do the piano. You tried it.
I
and
think
it
maybe
didn't do
because I got
anything.
the first disc from the squirrel, maybe I can do it now.
Oh. I just think I really like the story of Breath of the Wild, especially the Champions Ballad DLC. I just think that it's really interesting and it's a good story, and I also think that Age of Calamity is really good, and I have a feeling that the way Age of Calamity ends, if you haven't played it, this is not a spoiler, but the way that it ends leads up to, could lead up to the sequel, and so I feel like overall, Tori is gonna wish that she experienced it in order.
C4, C3, D2.
Yeah.
Nope, this is not a D. I'm dumb. Okay, we're gonna start over. C4. I mean C3. C2. D2. E, F, G, A. B2. D3. E, F, 3. A. A2. C2. 4, 5, 6, E6, A5, B5, C5, E5, B4, C5, G. I don't understand why it's not working.
Are you sure you're doing the right notes?
Yes.
What does the clue for that say?
I in some ways am. Poor Usher, my beautiful cat, is my solo comfort, but he continues to dislike our new home. Even the warmth of his favorite lamps no longer calms him unless accompanied by the piano rendition of their musical narration. First low bass, then color bass, then coloratura. So this is the coloratura, so this is the high. And this is the bass. D2, A2, B2, D3, F3, A2, C2. So I don't understand why I can't play it. I'm gonna try again. C3, nope, 4, 3, 2. D2, A2, E, F, G, A, B2, D3, F3, A2, C2, E6, A5, B5, C5, E5, B4, C5, G4, C4. I know I'm not an idiot.
No, you're not an idiot.
But I don't understand why this is not working. I just don't get it.
Is there something you have to click on the piano before you do that? Like other than the keys, like do you have to look for do you have to like click anything else on the piano? Is there something you have to do with the black cat?
What do you mean?
Well, it says that like the black cat, it was the black cat's favorite thing. Like, is there something you have to do with that?
I don't think so, because then, like, as soon as we can get into that other room, hey Puffy, I can do this puzzle, right. And then I can do the United States puzzle. I don't.
What happens
like
if you click
so
the piano from over there? Like from like. Like if you. No, it just pulls the keys up.
Yeah. It must be a dumb trigger. Oh? Oh, what?
What about, is there any other lampshades that you could click on?
Did you get the book from Mel?
I don't think we got a book from
No,
her.
because there's nothing for me to ask her for.
Maybe you have to go in the... Are you in the closet where that girl was locked in?
Yeah, I was seeing if I missed anything.
No.
I don't know how to trigger getting the book from Mel.
Do you need me to look up something for you?
It's open.
Greetings once again.
I'll let you get back to your music.
Door's always open.
I'm gonna use the in-game resource.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Ned to tell me what to do.
Hi, Nancy. You making progress?
Ah, he has no hint. Bye.
I need to get back.
Call again soon, okay?
You got it. Bye.
Does Bess have a hint? Probably gonna have to sit through some exposition because I haven't called her yet.
Beth. I'm a little busy right now, but leave your name and
Well,
number, and I'll get back to you.
You
as
got
soon
sent
as
to
I can,
voicemail.
Okay?
Some friend you are, Beth. Does Megan have anything else to tell me?
This is Megan.
Hi, my name is Becca.
Oh,
Sawyer.
I never
I'm a
called
new
Megan.
student at Waverly, and I just wanted
Wow.
to ask you a couple of
I never called
questions,
Megan.
I
if
don't know
that's
who
okay.
Megan is.
She was the
I
girl
know you've
who
been sick.
was
Oh, no, go ahead.
Locked in the closet?
no, who went into anaphylaxis. Mel's roommate.
What exactly happened to you anyway?
I was eating dinner at school 3 nights ago when all of a sudden I couldn't breathe. And when I tried to stand up, I got so dizzy I fell right over. So they rushed me to the hospital. And
I had a checklist. I would have remembered that.
And my blood pressure was down to like 40/20 or something.
Whoa.
I'd gone into anaphylactic shock. But then
I know all about anaphylaxis now.
So by morning I was all stable and stuff. My parents were real upset. They dragged me home with them and they still haven't said when they're gonna let me go back. I even heard them talking about suing the school. Anyway, now I'm real upset. I really miss Waverly. For the most part.
Have you ever gone into anaphylactic shock before?
Oh yeah. I've been to the emergency room on account of my allergies so many times, it's ridiculous. See, I'm allergic to tree nuts, almonds, walnuts, cashews. My mom's always telling me to pay more attention to what I'm eating, but I'm really bad at that.
What's up with all this black cat stuff that's going on at Waverly?
Good question.
And
All I
it just
can tell
suggests
you is,
searching for music in the
about
library
4 years
catalog.
ago,
I can do
someone
that.
left a note under my door. All it had on it were the words, "The black cat wants you to start packing," and a paw print with
Because the Black Cat's paid for your all expenses
Weird.
vacation.
About a
All
week
expenses
later,
paid
I got my
vacation.
stuff.
That's why you have to pack.
It said was, "Time's up." I went to dinner the next night and
Wound up in the hospital. You think whoever sent you that note tampered with your food and deliberately triggered that allergic reaction?
That is
I don't know.
one of the
Maybe
worst
it's just a
things
coincidence.
I think any villain has done in any Nancy Drew game.
Allergies so many
I
times.
mean, it's borderline murder.
Because that's what I mean.
Someone did
Like,
put something in my
to know that this person has an anaphylactic reaction to their allergies and then tampering with their food to send them into said anaphylactic shock.
wish I knew what the deal with the black cat is.
Straight up evil.
And for it to be like in this context, it's not like, you know, like normally in like Dateline or true crime stuff, it's like they're doing it for insurance money or, you know, it's always money, sex, or drugs. Like that's what it's always the reasoning. But it's like this is like a high school girl doing it for a scholarship program.
Yeah.
Like that's just kind of messed up. Like
That's why I think I've had this discussion with somebody before. I can't remember. I think it might have been a while back on the Nancy Drew forums when those were still like alive.
yeah.
And they were like, "Who do you think is which or it was like which game because they didn't want you to reveal who the culprits were.
Mm-hmm.
In what game do you think it has the absolute most terrible or evil culprit? And I voted Warnings at Waverly Academy, and this was one of the reasons I gave.
Yeah.
And I said, for you to willingly put
And
somebody
knowingly.
in jeopardy of death.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
but did they know it was an anaphylactic reaction?
Well, she said, I've been to the hospital on account of my allergies so many times it's ridiculous. So I'm going to ask anyway this.
Did many kids at Waverly know
They
about
can't
your
even
allergies
murder
before
a
this
classmate
last
properly.
episode?
Everybody knew. School policy. That way kids wouldn't give me anything with nuts in it. At least
So
that was
the
plan.
culprit was 100% aware.
If you had
Which
to
I think
guess,
is so
who would you say the
evil.
black
Yeah.
cat is?
Oh, I hate it.
Romero.
Why her?
Because she's the sneakiest, most spiteful
Do you remember who
I've
the culprit
ever
is?
known. You've probably
Okay.
met her by now, and I know she doesn't seem that way.
I remember the
but
plot
you
twist,
just
but I don't
wait.
remember if that individual is the culprit or not.
Could you email me your picture? I need it for the school's website.
Sorry, the camera on my cell phone died on me, and my parents don't have a scanner here. But I think Leela has
Actually, I'm.
Go ask her. Leela
Are we allowing spoilers on this?
Yes, we are allowing spoilers. If you don't know the ending of this game, plug your ears right now.
I think, if I
I feel like
remember
to go.
correctly, I think it's Nancy's roommate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, bye.
They probably would have asked Nancy to murder people for them if she'd been there earlier, since Nancy does everybody's chores. Okay, let's see if I can talk to Mel about the conversation I had with Megan.
I called Megan Vargas.
There you
Yeah?
go.
How is she?
Haven't you talked to her?
No, we're not very close.
Any particular reason why?
We're just not, that's all.
I'll quit bugging you.
Fun. That was a fun conversation.
I think it's kind of unique in this game. Well, maybe it's not, but it's a clipboard. These are all stickers from doctor's offices.
What's
I've
up,
been
Ernie?
collecting them on this
I better get
clipboard since
going.
I was probably
Bye.
like,
Later.
I don't know. Probably like
How's it going?
14.
I've harassed you enough. Adios.
I think the culprit in this game, spoilers
for now.
alert.
Hang in there.
I think the culprit in this game is pretty unique in the sense that it's it's Nancy's roommate. It's not any of the other people you talk to as suspects. You know, like typically the people that are not in Nancy's room are the best, like they're the suspects, you know?
Yeah.
And it's very rare that like the person that's Nancy's roommate or staying in Nancy's house or like your host family that she's staying with, it's kind of rare that that person is the culprit. It's usually like that person over there and not the person Nancy's been sleeping next to this whole time. Spoilers over.
Okay, so now that I've looked and seen
That's
that
your name.
Victorian?
It was Victoria Ann. So it's your name.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
It's your first and middle name.
Yeah. True. Okay, so now I'm going to say, hey, I want that music book you have, and then I'm going to go to Rachel and be like, hey, I want that silverware book you got.
What's the word?
Okay, thank you for that
Yeah.
that suggestion.
That was a
HS.
big help. We probably would have never finished that. I would have Googled it and Tori would have been sad that I had to Google it.
Yeah, and then I would have felt like a failure of a Nancy
Not that
Drew
I'd be
fan.
Well,
lazy to do it
you
myself, it's just that
could
have a
never be a
certain
failure.
Oh,
image
thank you. I was very
entertainment.
scared where you were going with that sentence.
That's why I hesitated. That was for dramatic effect.
Understood. I'll be back.
Okay, she wants cookies and milks. Milks!
Do you know why? Because anybody who's a fan of Nancy Drew is a successful
Attention,
fan
everyone.
because there's so
As of
few
now,
of you.
the snack shop is
That's
open.
true.
It's such a niche, like, fandom. I feel like anybody who is
Tomatoes.
a fan of this
Cheers.
I just heard that Ms. Lambert
content
sister
is
Orange.
already good at it.
Okay.
We were spoilering the culprit. That's what we were
They
spoiling.
will be playing the game, so the ending will be shown when they finish the game. Very true.
Very true.
Thank you for the
Order's
disclaimer.
ready.
and she totally wakes up.
I love lettuce tomato bagel.
That's my favorite.
Orange.
It's like a BLT without the B.
Yeah,
I'll just have an LT, please.
the vegan version.
Yep.
What am I doing? Cookie malks. Okay.
Well, not anymore. They're having milk. It's not vegan.
Come
It's
get your
vegetarian, though.
True.
It's
Vegetarian
Because
version.
they had the milk.
Lettuce. Meat.
That
Lettuce.
meat does not look like meat.
Meat.
That's
It's
like the sketchiest kind of ham you can buy at the grocery
Yeah,
store.
it's like I don't know. It's like cold cuts you'd buy at a gas station.
You don't buy cold cuts at a gas
But if you did, it would look
It
like
would look
that.
like that, yeah.
Food's ready.
Cookie. Milk.
Gas station sushi. Have you ever had
never been brave enough.
Have you ever had gas station sushi?
There.
I have.
All done.
How was it?
It was not it was not bad.
Oh, okay.
It
I was like,
bad.
the suspense.
No, I was trying to think. I couldn't think of the phrase. Sorry, work was a long day today, guys.
This always makes me want cookies. I do love cookies. Konbini
It was not
sushi?
bad.
What is konbini sushi? Is that like the stuff you get out of the like vending machines? The sushi vending
Got my
machines?
Snack. Awesome.
Maybe gas station fish is
Perfect,
actually
thanks.
ham.
All yours.
I don't know.
I think the gas station sushi
Oh, a convenience
was
store. Okay.
like
What else is going on?
it's like a California
get
roll.
going.
So there's like not anything that really goes bad in it.
Okay, I got a book.
It's like what, cucumber and avocado?
So does Nancy literally have to look at this before you can do piano?
Yeah,
Even if you
because-
already know piano?
Yeah. Because you know why?
Because
Because
Nancy's not as
Nancy
smart as
doesn't
me.
know piano.
Because Nancy's not as smart as me.
Nancy does not know piano. You do this to me all the time. That's why I'm doing this. Because
It's adequately annoying. I apologize. Okay.
but you always
D2.
you always do like it's just the finger the ends of your fingers are just. It's never a hand. It's not like a firm like. Hey, guess what? It's always a. Like, do you see how my hand is doing it?
Yeah.
There, it's like so. It's just like 3 fingers, and it's just like the pads of your fingers, like you like just like have a little bit of like oomph to it or something.
It's like, but see, when I handshake people, my father taught me you should always have a nice firm handshake. You should meet. I hate it when people shake hands like this.
Oh, I hate that.
And I'm like,
that's Molly's favorite. That's like an instant turn off for me.
Yeah, I remember.
I've had grown men shake my hand like this, like you're gonna shake my hand.
Yeah, I hate it.
Like they just hold the end of your hand.
This
like,
part of your hand should meet this part of their hand. You should go all the way in and shake, and you don't squeeze. You just clasp. You clasp. You don't squeeze. You clasp firmly, but not painfully.
You squeeze if you want to assert dominance.
It's like,
nice to meet you. But also, I have also had I've had men shake my hand, and it's like surprising how firm their shake is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is this
you trying to boss me around, Sarah?
Is this a subliminal like ego boost you're trying to give yourself here?
Yeah. Clasp firmly, don't squeeze, assert dominance check.
No, dancing is totally different.
Dancing's different.
Totally different.
Yeah.
We're not talking about dancing. We're talking about handshakes when you meet people.
And you're right, Tara. Nancy knows nothing. Okay, now I'm gonna do this. D2.
Clasp firmly, don't squeeze, assert dominance
I read that, yeah.
check. I wasn't listening. I was
Okay.
reading what you're talking about
Okay.
dancing.
A2, B2, D3, F3, A2, C.
I see when I'm in a like
E6,
like
A5, B5, C.
Sorry, I didn't want to distract you.
E5.
Riddy says,
C5.
when dancing, you should definitely assert dominance in handshakes.
Thank goodness! Ugh.
I think that overall, in like a business setting or professional setting, I just see.
Isn't that pretty? That's a nice touch.
Sure.
Okay.
This
Sorry.
is like the world's biggest snowflakes. You do get that right.
Yeah, but it is upstate New York, which probably has different snow than I've ever seen.
I don't think it looks like that.
Well, I don't know. Okay.
I just think in professional settings, I think shaking someone's hand is just a gesture of respect. So I feel uncomfortable if I'm like meeting somebody for a job interview or like meeting a new coworker or meeting,
It's not lost.
like a superior, I feel uncomfortable if I'm not. I feel like for me to shake their hand or for one of us to offer and shake hands, I feel like it's just mutual respect. in a professional business setting. But of course, I work in a pretty male dominated profession, so it's kind of if a man doesn't offer to shake my hand, I feel kind of insulted because he would shake another man's hand, but he wouldn't shake mine. I feel like that's kind of disrespectful. But that's my
HS
take
says
on
I
it.
think this may be an extrovert versus introvert thing, and I'm suppose it could be, but I'm an introvert and Holland's an extrovert, and I agree with her on this.
I think it also can be a cultural thing too.
That's true.
Like Southern culture is very warm, and sometimes based on where you live or ethnic backgrounds, you can have cold cultures and warm cultures. So I think that's also
That
can be
play
a factor.
Yeah.
And also what kind of career you have and profession you work in and environment you work in. It's if you're I don't know, I'm not saying this is a fact, but it's if you're a mechanic and your hands are if your dad's a mechanic and his hands are dirty all the time, it's he's probably would think it'd be if his hands are covered in grease, he probably wouldn't shake somebody's hand because that would be
Paige
mess
says,
their
your
hands up.
profession with handshakes makes sense. Ours is less formal, so it kind of depends. I shook the lady's hand today at my interview, but I wouldn't shake a coworker's hand when meeting them. Yeah. No, I think a coworker, once you've established, the job, I don't think you should be, handshaking your coworkers when you come in for the morning.
No, but, in first impressions, I think.
Yeah. Respect Knuckles all the way. Boom!
Yeah.
My boss was there, so I shook the other person's hand, but not my boss's. I'm sure your boss was
Yeah,
fine
and
with
it's
that.
if
you have an established relationship with them, so.
Well, and if you,
I don't like to be touched in general. Oh, I mean, that makes sense,
and
too.
if that's, your, I don't,
yeah, it's like a first meeting thing.
And I think I think overall you can tell when somebody doesn't want to shake your hand because they're being rude, and when somebody doesn't want to shake your hand because they don't want to physically touch you.
Yeah, there's a difference, I think. Or I think it's just kind of important to read the situation and read the room.
And I think that overall people can be pretty perceptive.
But I don't know what she told me about this book. I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about handshakes.
Yeah, and
dang it.
I would see, Riddy says, a first meeting, first impression, I think, for me, a handshake is important when I'm first meeting you. But also, if I had you come into my house for dinner, and I've never met you before, I wouldn't expect to shake your hand. We would be a little less formal.
I'm really stressed out now because I don't know
Izzy,
what she told me about that book, and I really need that book.
This is an interesting turn of events.
Sorry. No, it's not your fault. I should have been paying attention. I just don't know what she said. I think she said she lost it.
Can you pull it up in your clues?
I just looked through.
Oh.
I'd be like, who are you and why are you here for dinner?
Right. I'm talking formal business settings.
Yeah.
Any idea who this
but in
might be?
I don't think when I met people at TwitchCon, I don't think I shook anybody's hand.
Well, that's also a casual
because it wasn't that formal. It would be awkward.
Riddy, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah. I think that would be
sit down, tell me about yourself.
Yeah. Let's sit across the table and tell me your top 3 strengths. Oh, Holland's opinion of the handshake and clap the other's back, the thing a lot of men do to not give a hug. Yes, facts.
I need to pay attention more.
We were first meeting, but not first meeting, exactly.
True. We were first meeting in person, but not first meeting in meeting.
I'll let you go.
Okie dokie.
Crud, where did she tell me to get that book? Would you look up and tell me what Rachel told me about that book? I need to know what Rachel told me about the Victorian book.
Izzy sounds a tad upset.
Yeah? What's the word?
I need to get Rachel's math
I got it.
notebook from
Wow, okay.
Sure.
I just was talking to Mel, the making rounds, and I could ask her for the
That's all right.
math notebook. I think she said she needed the math notebook so that she could work on that and not the Victorian project.
Rachel,
Oh,
And she said Mel borrowed it.
I kind of agree with that. I hate that question in interviews.
The strengths question?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's almost like she's.
I feel like that's a hard question to answer because I never know what they are looking for.
Yeah, but I think Paige is talking about the like the like when you go to shake somebody's hand and they're like, "How's it going?" And they like kind of pull you in and like pat you on the back. But they won't
I
hug
thought you were talking about Paige's earlier comment there. She said,
I
failed at the strength question.
but I think I don't know if Paige saying that she hated that and thinks it's stupid was Paige. Were you talking about the handshake?
The handshake
Sort of
back
hug
pat
or the strengths question? Because I feel like both could apply.
Instead of saying attention to detail, I literally said detail to attention. And I said my thing and she was like, anything else? And I was like, what do you want from me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Okay. In the library. Now I think.
Have you seen the meme where it's like the guy goes in for a job interview and it's like, what are your...
She was talking about the handshake hug.
Oh, gotcha. Where it's like, what are your strengths? And it said, like, I'm too honest. And they said, or no, what are your weaknesses? And he's like, I'm too honest. And he's like, I don't think that's a weakness. Well, I think you're stupid.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I think interviews overall are just very uncomfortable.
They can be exhausting too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Math notebook. Back up to Rachel we go.
What?
Don't forget study group tonight. It stays there forever. Study group every night.
Every night.
What do you have against Mel?
Nothing. She's one of the few girls around here I actually kind of like.
But before you said you didn't want to deal with her.
You misunderstood. I meant I didn't have time to deal with her because of these stupid papers I have to write. Anyway, the book's all yours. Go ahead and take it. I gotta get back to work here. I'll see you later.
Bless. This is what I needed.
Why was somebody's ID in that book?
I guess they left it there. But I need it.
I don't know. I don't understand why people ask you for your weaknesses. I feel like that's a...
Study group tonight. Nobody ever done it there. That's why she's so lonely.
Yeah, exactly.
This is
Pretty.
the book that's missing from the
What are your
library.
weaknesses that I'm not already your boss so I can fire you for asking me that?
What does that say?
So the Ape did it. It's the month and year that all of these stories were published from Edgar Allan Poe. And it has 4 little things, so I think I'm looking for 4 little discs. And perhaps the ape is associated with this title. Why would you have a picture of yourself like this on your dresser?
How'd you get into her room?
Jacob! Oh, wow. Look, he is a dream boat. I love the way his glasses don't really fit his face.
How they're photoshopped onto his face. How'd you get into her room?
With I used the key card and jiggled the door open.
Gotcha. Why couldn't you do that with your key card?
I don't have one. It's like a student ID, not a key card.
Why couldn't you do it with your student ID?
I don't have one in my inventory.
Well, you should.
I know, I agree. I think that's a plot hole.
It's dumb.
This is the cloak the leader of the Blackwood Society was wearing.
Jacob just like, I'm not a werewolf. I mean, how can you be Team Edward when you got this hunk sitting on the dresser or the desk? I'm just saying.
Tara says, you know I'm not a werewolf because I have my shirt on.
Okay.
I have had to take so many stupid
What am I doing?
personality tests, and I just don't like it. I just don't like them.
Personality tests?
Yeah, like the Myers-Briggs test, or
like
the
for
4
work?
the 4 colors
okay?
test, or yeah, for like leadership style things, and
I understand like doing it because you're like, I'm bored and this looks fun. Yeah. But like, I feel like doing it for a work setting is odd.
yeah, it's dumb.
Maybe I'll pop in again later.
It's like we're gonna let everybody, we're gonna help everybody know each other better, and blah blah blah. It's like, no, just leave me alone.
INTJ. Next question.
Yep.
What's up?
I feel like my Myers-Briggs might be different than when I first took it, which was like 6 or 7 years ago.
Did you get
I
the
feel like
text
mine
message
might have
with a
shifted
picture
a
of
little
you
bit.
and Izzy
Well, the
attached?
people that developed the Myers-Briggs
Oh my
test
gosh,
were
was
not
that
in any way
too
qualified to
cool?
develop a
Me just
personality
sitting there
test.
I've
chilling
heard
with
that.
my BFF Izzy Romero. How awesome can you get?
Any idea?
The
who
lady
sent it
interviewing me
out?
today told me to take
Nope.
the Strengths Finder. I've taken that
If that's
test.
what you're really
It's pretty
asking.
cool though.
I think the StrengthsFinder test is one of the few tests that is actually
Sure, Izzy might be a
valid.
little
Like,
annoyed by all this
and it
information
can't, you know,
she does.
your strengths can't change because you change as you get older, but
I'd better get
I think
going.
that
Bye.
the StrengthsFinder test is actually very valuable. And I also think you can read up on it. I'm sure there's tests you can take. I've never taken a test, but like the 8 intelligences, I think is another really good
How's it going?
concept. But
Seeing as you're the leader of the Black
I don't
Ops
like the ones where they're like
Society,
trying
I
to
need
assign,
something.
like everybody fits into like 4
Alright,
categories,
who's
and it's like,
Look, that's not important. I just need to hear that chant. you
Sorry,
guys
I'm trying to-
repeat, word for
No, it's
word.
okay. I
The
just need to
reason why
listen
is
to this chant.
Very complicated, but I promise you, whatever you tell me, I won't repeat it.
Oh,
to
I already
anyone.
have it written down, so never mind.
What's
It
in it
doesn't
for
matter.
me?
nothing.
That was her response to me not talking about enough of my strengths. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of see how you're kind of like, but
But I wouldn't expect somebody else to have taken that test.
right,
like-
that's what I mean. It's like I think it's a little bit of a stretch to be like, I'm really disappointed that you don't know. You
Well,
can't
it's like
pinpoint and
you're-
label your strengths.
Well, and it's like you're gonna be my
don't tell me
boss,
what
not
I
my
think,
best
I'll
friend.
tell
Like, I don't
everyone
have to
about the
reveal
society.
everything
Yeah,
about
I
myself
care.
to you
I'll
to
Yeah.
work
know
and
you
fill a
are. How's
job
that?
description.
I'll say it once. and
My
that's
strength is
all.
that I'm a better worker than everyone here. Now hire me, dang it.
Mhm.
7 become lore. At least 2 will find the door. What's your weakness? Not talking enough about my strength.
How did you
I'm
get
guessing
to be
the-
leader?
They change the interview style when you ask is the dress code with iron shirt required? Yes. Oh, do you have a department where I can wear t-shirts, shorts, and sandals? Hey, how are you doing, Rabbit? How's it going?
Everyone thinks if they break it, they'll be cursed.
Do you want me to call you Rabbit or Hope or anything like that?
I'm hedging your bets.
Just let me know. I don't remember what you wanted me to call you.
You should probably do the same.
She's not gonna be my boss. My boss would continue to be my boss. She just likes to micromanage.
I hate that.
Either works. Okay, I might call you Hope.
Thanks for all the advice.
We'll see what sticks. Okay, so I got the chant. I really need to get in here, and that needs to be at night, I believe. So I think I'm gonna go sleep. Hi, I'm really tired. It's 1:03 p.m. I'm just gonna take a little nappy nap. Okay. All right. Quiet. Quickly. I don't want to get caught. In we go. Okay, now we're safe.
Can I do the United States puzzle?
Sure.
Because it's probably gonna be easy. Wow, okay. Or you could just do it.
No. That's not the puzzle. I was just putting that in there.
Oh.
Okay. I have to do this puzzle first.
The Raven. Why is a raven?
No one in this game is anyone's favorite. Oh, yeah.
Why is a raven like a writing desk?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Okay, tail,
But 10 points if you know what that's from.
tail, bill, breast primaries. Tail, bill, breast primaries. Tail, bill, breast primaries.
Oh, fancy.
Mel is my favorite in this game, and she's probably top 10 character as well. Alice in Wonderland.
Good job.
Here you go.
So you?
Yes, pardon me a moment. Hello.
Why is this so picky? Colorado's more like over here somewhere. Does it let me know when I put it in the right spot? Maybe, I don't know. Oh, it's alphabetical. Well, I know where Florida goes. It's really picky. Georgia. Kentucky. Will it not let you put it in the general location? Like you have to... Maybe I'm just putting it in the wrong spot. Missouri is... Wait. I know where it is. It's hard to try and guess. Gotta say. Massachusetts. This is so tiny. It will let me put it if it's not touching anything else. I think Nebraska's above Kansas, isn't it? Pretty sure. Oh well, we'll get it over there eventually. Dakota, Pennsylvania. Yay, South Carolina! Look how tiny that is. Rhode Island. So, I don't remember where Rhode Island goes. Because, pretty sure... Yeah, there we go. Because Connecticut goes next. Oh, Texas. We know where that one goes. Vermont. Stop. Yeah, I was right.
Sorry, my grandma called me. I'm back. How's it going?
Good.
Hello, Oscar.
I think I'm doing
Welcome to the Holland Show.
I think I'm doing a pretty good job at U.S. geography.
Mm-hmm. Don't you love picking up Rhode Island and it's like, this big?
Where? It's right there.
Oscar, you're such a weenie. I'm just kidding.
The worst grade I ever got in high school was in geography.
Was it?
Yeah. I think I got an A-.
Was it world geography or U.S. geography?
U.S. geography. I think I got, like... hello? Oh, wait, was that there before?
Yes, I think so.
No, I was not paying attention. Where's the bird?
Right
Over
there.
here? Here you go.
Thank you.
Rachel.
What's Rachel up to?
How do we find out?
Stealing.
She went in my snack shop and she stole snacks.
Yes.
We're coming after her.
I like you just appear in front of her door.
Hello. What the heck? Why can't I not open it?
Because she's not in there. She's stealing snacks.
Or I have to click on the
There's
thing.
people saying something, but I was not paying attention.
I can't scroll up. Well, yes, I can. Hang on 1 second. Now I can come over here. Bloop, 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 bloop. Henry, Grigor, Alec are top 3 characters for you. Then Hotchkiss. Mason's in there somewhere. Lewis Carroll, the author of the book, actually tells the answer of the question. Oh. Because it can produce a few notes, though they are very flat, and it is never put with the wrong end in front. That's the answer to why is a raven like a writing desk? Oh my goodness. One of my friends has a D&D podcast where the characters are living in 1998 hillbilly kind of Denmark, and they just had a wonderful quote. Johnny looks around under C for RoboCop as he thinks that might be sorted by his last name. I think when I did this, I claimed I had no idea where Illinois was and saved it for last. Thank you for shouting out Oscar, by the way. V and Holland demonstrated something.
Probably a handshake.
With that, I must bid you adieu for now. Thank you. Have a good night. Paige, thank you for being here. Hi, Coley. How's it going? Thank you for being here. Okay, back to the game.
Back to the game.
Oh my god.
What was that?
Sliding door.
Secret tunnel?
Secret tunnel.
Oh, you gotta do a puzzle?
Yes, so the point of this puzzle is you have to light up each star, and you can't use any path more than once. So see all the paths?
You have to draw one line, basically.
Yeah. I think this sort of thing is very difficult.
I like these kinds of puzzles. No, you didn't. Oh, no, you don't have to connect the lines. You just have to connect the stars.
Correct.
Well, look at that. You did it in one go.
I did not expect that to happen. I thought I was gonna fail a few times.
I think it's harder. I think it's harder when you have to light up every line.
Right. No, you just have to light up each star. Kick stored in. Puzzle solved. Paige leaving because Coley showed up rude. Secret tunnel.
Oh my gosh, there's 2 of you?
Oh my gosh. Who could have saw this?
You mean you both go to school here, but everyone thinks just one of you does? Including the administration?
But we're not hurting anyone.
And nobody knew this room existed?
Yeah, that's what doesn't make sense.
And you just happened to get the room with the secret room?
If
right.
we were doing any harm, we would have been found out by now. Our mother's dead, and our father was clueless when it came to raising 2 girls by himself. We were afraid that unless we
You know I have Pilates.
we'd wind up in foster homes.
Enjoy Pilates.
So we applied for scholarships.
The Shining Twins got older.
This was the only one we got, so we decided to share it. And we've only got 1 more semester. Just 1. We're so close. Please don't tell Becca. Please.
Doesn't this change the ending if you decide to tell or not?
Okay.
Oh, yes, like the ending letter.
Yeah.
Changes.
Pretty good with secrets.
Thank you.
can't believe I'm the only one who knows.
Actually, you're not.
Actually, no,
Kim,
it doesn't.
Someone
No?
else found out
Mm-mm.
and blackmailed us into leaving.
In
those
Danger
black
by
cat
Design,
notes
you
for
can
other
share a
people.
secret that changes the
You
ending
two
letter.
were the black cat?
But I don't
No,
think
we
Nancy
just make
says
the notes
anything.
and deliver them to whomever the
Oh.
real black cat tells us to. What are you doing? If she
What are you
tells her to
doing?
kick us out anyway, Rachel, she may as well know everything. Maybe she'll even help us.
Is it just me, or is
So
she wearing
you're
her
Rachel
headband
and
so
you're
far forward
Kim?
on her head?
Right.
How does this
I would
blackmailer
see,
black
like, when I wear
person
headbands, I wear
communicate
them
with
like
you?
here.
I don't think it's a
This
headband.
time is from a different address. We have
What
no
is it?
idea.
I
who
think
sent
it's
it.
like the, like,
Well, I guess I
well,
could
I mean,
kind
it
of
is a headband,
play
technically,
detective
but I
and
think it's the kind that
try to
ties
figure
in the
out who
back,
Oh,
and
that
those
makes
you have to
sense.
wear lower on your,
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
forehead.
That person doesn't
That
want
makes
anyone
sense.
to find
And if
out.
she's wearing it to try to get the hair out of her face,
I know,
it ain't
it
working.
annoys me that they chose
In
to
the meantime,
do
my
that.
sister needs to
That's
go
her
to
hair.
work.
Oh, she dyed her hair
Nobody cares
red
about
plaid.
passes it
Yeah.
around, but if the
Oh, I
new
will save the
person
game, thank you.
disappears-
Everything works out
understand.
for the cheaters
I'll see
and
you guys
dishonest
tomorrow.
people in this
I mean,
game.
I'll see one
Yep.
of you guys tomorrow. Night.
Their hands are so large.
Like George Sink. Have you ever noticed how he has like the
Yeah.
biggest hands?
Yeah, you talked about that recently too.
I did, because the girl that
What's up, Rumi?
plays
See you in a bit.
air hockey with you has really big hands
Yeah.
in this game.
I think everybody in this game has very large hands.
I think the graphics in this game just are not great.
I feel like there are games earlier in the series
That have better graphics.
like, I think
Crystal Skull has better graphics
I think the
in this game.
environments are fine.
Yeah.
Like the environments
Yeah.
are fine, but all of the characters
Yeah.
in this game,
Mhm.
I feel like they're a step down from the last few games in the series.
Why
know.
does Mel have goggles in her room?
Because she's into steampunk.
There's
my theory.
nothing else that looks steampunk.
That's my theory.
Greetings once again.
See, look how large her
I
hands
saw.
are.
I saw.
Do you know how big a cello is?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen one.
So her hand is so large that that cello, her fingers are so long, and the back of her hand is still past the back of that cello.
Like her thumb is behind the
Yes.
lip of the wood, like
And
this.
the cello is like this thick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Goggle.
Yeah.
I saw a meme.
Oh my gosh, Moocher just redeemed costume. Next stream I have to be in a costume. All right, well if you miss it, that's on you, man.
I saw a meme and it said that steampunk is just when goth kids find the color brown. And I thought that was pretty funny because
is
it's
funny.
kind of true.
That is funny. I like a lot of steampunk media, I'll admit. Like, things I think that could, like, classify as steampunk, I find enjoyable.
I like
What?
the aesthetic in fiction, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it in day-to-day wardrobe.
No, I agree.
You know what I
agree,
mean?
yeah.
But, I mean, that's just my taste, and I can't pull it off, so...
I could only pull it off if it was, like, cosplay, you know?
Right.
And
What's
it,
going on?
I wouldn't, like, incorporate
That's
that
it for
into
now.
my
Hang in
actual
there.
style.
Yeah, look how big her hands are!
They're massive. Her hands are so long.
She has cancer.
What?
Her hand is bigger than her face.
I like the look of Tiny Gears anywhere. Tiny Gears, yeah.
Tiny gears.
What am
How's
I
it going?
doing? What do I need to
I
do?
need to get going. Adios.
I don't know what you're
Oh,
doing.
shoot. I forgot to take a picture of the map while I was in there.
Wow. Way to
Gosh,
go.
dang it. I wonder if I can sneak in
Can
there.
you take it from the door?
No.
You should be able to. Like, you're telling me Nancy can't step to one side and take a picture
She
through that
could,
window.
but she's a big dumb. Please don't give me demerits. She can play table tennis barehanded. Oh, okay. I'm in. I'm safe. Boop. Now I just need a picture of Rita Hollowell with her cat. Nobody saw me. Okay, we can do this puzzle now.
Exactly, Terror.
Okay. If only you could smack her face with her hand. If the black cat went around doing that, they would have been more effective. Okay, so the dinner menu is oysters, consomme, terrapin, filet of beef, sorbet, chicken, cheese, vanilla ice cream, sugared oranges, and coffee. So we need to find
That sounds really good.
It does.
We should make that and eat it.
That would be a fun stream to do that menu. But where the heck are we gonna buy terrapin?
Well, I had a turtle lay eggs in my yard.
No! I couldn't!
I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I
kidding.
could not.
No, real story time. We had
that was happening on stream, remember?
Oh yeah. You guys saw it live. You were updated live. No, or we could make like turtle cheesecake or like the turtles that's like the caramel with the pecans.
That's true. To replace that with chocolate turtles.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I was saying what Terror was saying. It was his idea. But yeah, so
it's so nice to give
update
credit.
on the turtles. The
Let's play Scram smacks Leela's face with her Andre the Giant. Terror, where do they get Terrapin? Terror bowling alley. You are on fire tonight. Oh, okay.
No, I wanted to update on the turtles.
Okay, yeah, update on the turtles.
The mother turtle laid her eggs in our driveway, and after she laid the eggs, she apparently like crawled further up the driveway. Our driveway was gravel, and our trash cans are kind of off to the side, and like sat in between the trash cans for like several hours. I'm guessing she was tired after crawling all the way into our yard from the creek and then laying eggs. So she came up and laid her eggs, and then when I got home after streaming, she was gone. So I guess she made her way back to the creek. But there's a little, I mean, I'm telling you, it's this patch of the gravel that's probably about this big around that has a little dip in it where we think she laid the eggs, but you can't see the eggs because she covered them back up. And so I was trying to read, like, what do you do with if a turtle lays eggs in your yard, or, you know, if there's a nest. And the internet and the turtle experts on the internet said that you should cover it with like like chicken wire or something metal to keep raccoons from like digging up the eggs and eating them. So we put we had a little metal basket basically, and we weighed it down with rocks that fits around the nest. So allegedly, depending on what kind of turtle it is, it can be like 30 to 90 days before they hatch. And when they hatch, you might not even see them because, you know, they might hatch and crawl away when we're not looking. But we've protected the turtle eggs, and we just can't park on it in our driveway. So, yeah. What to do with turtle eggs. Yes.
Okay,
so,
sorry, I've just been reading about
No, it's all good.
these.
About spoons and stuff?
Yeah, about these.
So you have to figure out what silverware you need for each course?
Yeah.
Is that the thing?
And I have notes, but I'm just, like,
Making
confirming
sure.
all of these things.
Gotcha.
And I want to make sure I know what they
I
look
think
like.
this game probably has the biggest variety of puzzles.
I think so, too. I think the puzzles, most of the puzzles are
Mhm.
very, very good in this game.
Yeah.
It's the characters and the story that are kind of the downfalls for me.
Mhm.
I think the setting is really nice, and I like a lot of the music, and I really like the puzzles. But I'm so split on this game and like my opinion of it.
Yeah.
Chisflick. What to do with the turtle eggs? Don't park on them. Dang it.
Yeah.
Our internet says you need to move now. The turtle owns your house.
Right.
Pour the ooze on the eggs. So you can
I
get
know.
TV
I
to
would
remove
like
the
to
turtles.
put up a webcam.
You could put up a
and
webcam so
watch
they can
them.
record them.
We
That'd be
also
cute.
have these house wrens that used to make their nest and lay eggs and hatch their babies in our mailbox. So we got a new mailbox, and we took the old mailbox and we put it up in near the rafter of near the ceiling of our front porch, and they still come back every year and lay their eggs and have their babies. And we hear their babies chirping, but we don't ever put a camera up there or look up there because we don't want to disturb the nest. But we know they're there, and we think that the babies just left the nest. Ah, nice.
Thank you so much for the raid.
For somebody that pretends to hate animals, like other people's pets, we take care of animals in our house.
Hi, Hannah. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, raiders.
Spoiler, our mailbox used to be a giant tree.
Yeah.
Facts.
I haven't seen you in a while, Hannah, and I'm sorry I have not had a chance to pop into your streams. I think you often stream at times that I'm just not available, but I hope that you're doing well. What were you playing today? And for anybody who's coming in and has not met me before, thank you for shouting out, Hannah. My name is V, and this is my best friend Holland, and I stream. I'm a variety streamer. Today we're playing Nancy Drew, which is a puzzle mystery series game series for the PC that I've grown up with and I'm very familiar with, and I'm playing this one on senior mode, which is a little bit harder. And me and Holland stream something together weekly. We've been doing this project, and then we're also going through Skyward Sword together. And then solo, I'm doing things. Oh, Moocher, thank you for gifting a sub to Hannah. I'm also playing solo Murder by Numbers. I have a Pokemon Nuzlocke going on, and a few other things. So thank you for being here. Yeah, Skyward Sword is our other project.
I'm playing Skyward Sword.
Yeah, these are fun. These are fun games.
Tori's channel.
I don't know if I touched this fork or not, so I'm going to go back and start again. Okay, so right now I'm doing a puzzle that involves a Victorian menu, and I have to. I figured out which.
This is like in Downton Abbey.
Yeah, which silverware you need for each course. So now I have to click them in order. So oyster fork, consomme spoon, terrapin spork thing, beef sorbet, chimkin, cheese, ice cream.
You said that so weird.
Oranges, and coffee.
Are you gonna set your green screen
I did it.
up in here?
Yes, I just didn't set up the green screen today. Oh my god, cat bug! Yeah, I have a cat bug emote. Okay, we did it.
Why did my watch buzz?
Do I have all four? Ah, I have all four of the little thingies now.
What thingies?
The little gold token things. I have all four of them now.
See, this is what snow looks like.
Beef sorbet. Chimkin cheese fork.
Do you have cheese?
I do have some cheese.
Can I have a piece
Yeah,
of cheese?
you go get some cheese.
Is there cheese sticks?
They're cheese.
Are those your mom's cheese sticks?
No.
She can be mad if I take them.
No, they are our cheese sticks. We share the cheese sticks.
Okay.
There are two kinds of cheese sticks.
I don't want to steal your
Feel
mom's
free to get
food.
them. Did you get any of the Easter eggs? I did not. Oh, I forgot I gotta turn the light
I'm
on.
going to take this down.
Look at the snow!
Do you want anything on a coat? Hand me that can.
Oh.
It's empty. Do you want anything on down there?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
I...
Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Thank you for the good vibes.
You need to put this on your wall.
Those for grandmas. Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna...
Sorry.
Yes?
Don't do anything spoilery. I have
Okay.
to review for our podcast.
I'm not. I'm literally just going to, that might have been a spoiler that you guys heard. Okay, I need to look at this book. So, okay, so this puzzle, we've got the 4 tokens. They all are associated with an Edgar Allan Poe story. Do you have cheese? Madam, who do you think you are speaking to? I am the cheese factory. You want us to review the podcast? Our podcast is 10 out of 10, 100% wonderful, and you're going to love it. Okay, so let me look at this. Okay. I think I need to get a pen for this. One moment. I'm going to go get a pen. I need to take better notes than I currently have. I was safe. I like it because the review isn't biased at all. It's very true. Very true. Okay, so first thing I need to do is sort all of these by release. So, okay, hang on. Looks like the oldest one was does that say misfound in a battle? 10. So October 1933. There's nothing earlier than that, right? Misfound. Okay. Then we've got 134 Paradise. What else? What else? What else? What else? It's so hard to read some of this handwriting. Lignia? I don't know. Or Linnea? I don't know how to say that. Have you seen Book of Life before? I have not. Now the fan is the host. It's true. 939 Usher. 1039 William. Then I don't see anything published in 40. 41. We've got 1, 2, 3. 3 things. So Rue 441 Rue Morgue. And this is Gorilla associated with that. It's a really good movie. What's it about? 541 is Maelstrom. Is that what that says? 1141 A Succession of Sundays. What else is in 42? 42, 42, 42. We've got 542 Red Death. We've got 1042 The Pit. The Pit! The Pit. I fell in the pit. I fell in the pit. We all fell into the pit. Do you guys like Parks and Rec? Rip Maelstrom, indeed. Okay, 43, 43, 43, 43. We got 4 in 43. Looks like 143 is Telltale Heart. 243 Lenore. 643 Gold Bug. That's one of the ones we have. Boop, boop, boop. 843 Black Cat. Ms. and Misfound is a bottle in a bottle short for manuscript. Oh, manuscript found in a bottle. Okay. Tells of a person.
Are you delaying?
I'm just sorting these titles by release. Gotcha. Tells of a person writing a manuscript as he's meeting his end on a ship.
What?
I was reading Tara's comment.
Oh.
Black Cat is another one that we have. Okay, what else is published in 43?
Definitely.
Oh.
You're amazing. You've got a mysterious quality I find very intriguing.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. A Trophonian. It's animation, Mexican-style film about a young man who's torn between fulfilling the expectations of his family and following his heart. He embarks on an adventure that spans 3 fantastic worlds where he must face his greatest fears. That sounds cool. I should watch it. Book of Life. Okay, so after 843, what's the next one that was released?
43.
Yeah.
Did you do the Gold Bug?
That was 643, so yeah, I've got that.
Oh, you already got that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm doing them in order of release, and it's month and year. So I just did
Black Cat 843.
Yeah, that's the last one I wrote down. So I'm there. So I think after that would be there's nothing in 44.
No, the Raven 245.
245 Raven.
And then I think it would be the Sphinx is 146.
Yep, 146 Sphinx. And then
1146?
1146. The cask. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yep, okay. The gold bug makes me think of Detective Grimoire and makes me wish there was more already. I know. That was such... I just love that game series. Okay, so I've now sorted them. And we have four tokens. We have a gorilla. We have a... Or not a gorilla.
Ape.
We have... Yeah, okay, yeah. We have a gorilla, or the ape, a gold bug, a raven, and a sphinx. And there are 17 holes here. So now...
We have to get 17 of these things?
No.
Oh.
We just have to associate those 4 with where they fall in release. So, like, the gorilla was the story that was the 6th release. So gorilla goes in the 6th slot.
Yeah, because in that book the ape was killed or whatever.
Yeah.
I read that one like a billion years ago.
And then the gold bug is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4.
How did I play
10, 11, 12, 13. 14, black cat. 15. Yes.
How did I play
Boom, baby!
The first Detective Grimoire game?
You played it on my computer.
Not
on
Tangle Tower.
You played both of them.
Here?
Yeah. One of them you did when I was napping.
That's why I don't remember you being there.
Yeah.
Why were you napping?
I don't know. Because I was tired. I don't remember the Easter egg for this one. If you tell me how to get it, I'll go get it.
The one with Boggy I played on your computer?
Uh-huh. You played on my Steam. And you played Tangle Tower on my Steam.
I do remember that. Because I debated buying it for Switch, but I was broke.
Ha-ha!
Who the heck is that?
Rita Hollowell and her
What's wrong
capture.
with her face?
She's very
along with the other
gloomy.
She looks like she has clown makeup on.
Kabloop. Okay, and I just leave that there apparently to rot in the damp basement. Okay, so we've got this, some sort of schematic of the cellar we're in, but as you can see, there is a room behind the hot water heater.
Wait.
Behind here.
Oh. That's a boiler.
Boiler. The boiler.
A hot water
Why were you
heater.
napping? 'Cause V.
Facts.
Let me save.
I'm eating this like string cheese
I
because
appreciate you doing
are
that.
here.
I appreciate you doing that. You didn't have to hold it up to my face though. I like that you see the footprints in the snow. I think that is a nice level of realism. It would be odd if you had like walked outside and then walked back and there was no feet prints. Can you do the Easter egg after you solve the puzzle?
No.
I don't know. On the 4-star pillar, cat, scarab, gorilla. Oh, am I too late? Let me see.
Did you say scarab?
Scarab.
I was about to say. I didn't.
If I said scarab, it would have been in jest. Oh, okay. Boom. No, cat first.
I was about to say, is that not the scarab?
Nice. Got him. Says
Is there a
Waverly in the-
year?
Yeah. It's probably the year this game came out, which was 2009. Oh, I can't see it again. Dang it.
Why is that the Easter egg? And how are you supposed to figure that out?
I don't know. Maybe just playing around.
No, it's not like you put it in order there.
Okay. Let me go put my pictures into the website because, you know, I'm the website lackey.
Yes, you are doing Rachel's homework. Rachel, and
about
what's her
us.
sister's name?
Here we go.
What's the
Kim.
other twin's name? Kim? So, how would you feel if you and me were like twins and we were trying to do what they're doing? How would you decide whose name you're using? Like, would that
Whoever
not
was
be
born first?
No. Would that not feel a little insulting if, like, you had to be me?
Yeah, probably.
You know, it's like, why, if we're literally identical twins, why couldn't it be Kim? What about Kim? Why couldn't they just be Kim? No, they had to be Rachel? Why? How do they make that decision?
Maybe Rachel was the only one who got the scholarship. Maybe they both applied.
And then Rachel got the scholarship? That would make sense. I'm sure that's the real
Are you
reason.
kidding? You can't talk now? I should do project for you.
What?
You should be able to talk to me.
Did you just speak English?
Yes, I did.
Couldn't understand.
Did she have notes for me? She gonna tell me that all my pictures are bad? Bad framing, zoom out. Bad framing, zoom out. You know what? Get out of here.
Which ones were those?
The arch and the inlay.
I mean, it was kind of bad. For being honest here.
Like this?
Yeah. Gotta take
Better?
like that. Yeah. Which is pretty crappy too, because now you can't see what it is. But, you know.
It's just a bad angle.
Why are you going outside?
Because I need to take a picture of the arch.
You can't leave yet.
Has V ever inspired you? Yes, indeed. Many of my naps were inspired by V's vivid descriptions of how good they can be. I'm going to take this one in this blizzard, and you're going to like it.
Yeah, that's way better than the one you had before.
Isn't it beautiful? Look at how beautiful our school is. Gotta attach my dang phone. We're pretty close here.
Before airdropping was a thing. Download.
Let's leave and then walk back and see if she hates it. Apparently she's just on it that fast.
Zoom in. See? Told you. What did I say? What did I say?
Rachel and
Maybe
or Kim.
it could be Kim. I also like that you find out about the twins. It's not the end game. Like, that's not the, it's not like, oh, it was then, like, spoiler alert. I like that you find out about them, but then that doesn't make them guilty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that that was a good choice. Because I feel like that would be ridiculously predictable.
You better like this.
I don't know. Might be too zoomed out.
Okay. No notes. Hopefully that means she'll talk to me now.
I mean, to be fair, you're not doing anything else in this school that they know
Made a
of.
boo-boo. Check the note I left for you online.
I did not. I did not. I just saw it. There's no notes.
You made a boo-boo. I've never known a high schooler use that word. That word. A boo-boo. Oh, you made a boo-boo. I told you. Zoomed out too far. What did I say? She didn't listen to me.
But the first time she said I was zoomed in too much.
Yeah, because you were zoomed in way too far.
At least it's not far away from the library. What are you, the photography police?
Yes, she is.
Please, for the love.
That's not the one you just took, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh. You don't have to leave the room.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah, when I checked before, it didn't have a note.
Oh.
Until I left.
Hmm.
Oh!
Looky there.
Oh! Apparently, Rachel is, or her twin.
Twachel.
Twin Rachel. Okay.
It's not locked.
Thanks.
Becca, hey, you finished the icon pictures. You even found that picture of Hollowell and her cat. Great job.
Do you think it's just a coincidence that this is a game about a school
One of my web
and
pages has to include the
the
essay
new
preview
girl
with
in the
one
school's
English
name is
department's
Becca,
grade.
and
Come to
in
paper.
Pitch Perfect it's
So
about
get
a
a
school
copy of it
and the
from
new
her
girl in
and
that
upload it to
school's
the
name
site,
is
and
Becca.
that'll be that.
I think it's a
Any idea who the
coincidence.
real Black Cat
I don't
is
think
yet?
so. I think Pitch
No,
Perfect
but
stole
don't
it from
worry,
Nancy
I'm
Drew.
working
You
on
think
it.
so?
Yeah.
My sister says I shouldn't get my hopes up, but I can't help it.
Now that I've seen you and your sister together, I'm pretty sure I can tell you apart.
That's impossible! We're exactly the same, right down to our handwriting. No one can tell us apart.
You're Kim, aren't you?
You're right, I'm Kim. Can't fool you.
Would you happen to know anything about the official
How
blueprints of the school that are missing
did you
from
know
the
that?
library?
I guess.
You got it right before.
I guess.
So you've seen them?
Would she
That's
tell
how
you
I
you're
knew
right
it's
no matter what
really
you
connected
picked?
to the attic.
I don't know.
I don't have them and I have no idea who does.
That test you flunked. What happened?
Can you get it wrong?
That's what I
don't know.
wanted to know.
Classes and I attend others. AP Chemistry was one of hers. So one day she got sick, and to avoid her getting an absence demerit, I went in her place. And naturally, that was the day the teacher decided to surprise
Oh,
the
that's
class
why
with
she
the
didn't do well in
test.
chemistry.
Needless to
Yeah,
say,
but
I
they
failed
should be
miserably.
sharing
What about you,
notes.
Becca?
Right.
Basically teaching the other.
I
So,
can't talk
yeah.
now.
They're basically cheating. If they were sharing notes, then it would both be their own work. But
Right. But like,
oh, you guessed wrong. If you guessed right, Nancy explains how she tells the two of them apart.
oh.
Oh, now what's happened?
You should load your last save and get it right so you can see that.
It's been a while since
I
I've
know, I'm
saved.
just kidding.
I was like, I don't know if it's worth that.
We could watch it on YouTube. If we really wanted to.
Yeah? How goes it?
I'll quit bugging
Didn't
you.
it just say that Mel got black catted again?
All you do is play your cello. Do you not have any
Oh,
real
Izzy.
homework?
What's up, Rumi?
For the webpage, I'm helping.
Also,
Rachel
why bother
with.
going in
I need
if
to
the
get
better
the
sister,
essays
the
that
subject is
won
sick
the
and
pen
can't
to
show
paper
up?
Because
Yeah.
she didn't want to get a
Oh,
demerit.
yeah,
She
Rachel
thought she was
An
just
absence
attending
demerit.
My paper
class.
was that great,
Didn't
but
know
for
they were
some
getting
reason, the
a
entire
test.
faculty
Oh, sorry.
totally
What is she
gaga
saying?
over it. I'll copy it onto a flash drive for you. But why
That
would you do that?
that
Do me
she
a
is
favor.
gonna copy her paper
Sure,
onto
I
a flash
guess.
drive, but I have to
I'm
do something for her.
absolutely
Oh.
starving.
I have to go
This is
snack shop
boss.
again.
How about getting me a toasted bagel with cheese, an apple, some juice, and a candy bar, okay?
A
As soon as
whole
you do,
meal.
I'll give you the essay.
You got it.
Excellent.
Guess who just got a second note from the Black Cat?
Ooh, you're
Now
in
you
for it.
pay.
Okay, people, I'm ready to take your orders.
I think I've only had, I don't know if I've had any teacher orders this whole game. Have I? I love toasted bread, lettuce, toasted bread sandwiches. Just one piece of lettuce.
That's it. Can you put more than one piece on it?
Nope, you have to follow it exactly or else.
Oh, it would say lettuce, lettuce. If
Yeah.
you have more than that? Oh, okay.
Cookie? Why did Corinne sound so happy about that? About snacks? Who isn't happy about snacks?
Come get your order.
I'm usually pretty happy about snacks.
Order's ready. Order's ready.
Yes, that was a toasted lettuce sandwich.
Toasted bagel.
Cheese.
Toasted bagel.
Chocolate bar. Apple. Juice.
I just want a fridge that
There.
magically
All done.
restocks.
Oh,
when I
she
take
sounded happy
something
that
out of it.
she got a black cat note. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, say that again?
I just want a fridge that magically
Restocks.
restocks whenever I take something out of
Doesn't
it.
that sound awesome?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! You've got my snack.
Yep, enjoy.
Thank you. That is so good. Here, keep it as long as you want. The essay is the only thing on there.
Great, thanks.
Anything else?
I'd better get going. Bye.
Later.
I figure I'll go talk to Izzy while I have to go to the library anyway. And upload this. Since she got black catted again.
That favor you owe me, you can return it right now by finding out what happened to my term paper. It's not on my computer anymore.
When did you discover that?
When I got back from breakfast, I turned my computer on and nothing was there. It's like my whole hard drive's been erased. 4 weeks of research and writing.
Like, I don't like Izzy, but that sucks.
I'm gonna have to start
I'd
all
be so
over
pissed.
and turn it in late, which means no A for the course and no. Somebody deliberately did this to me, and I want to know who. So you find out. Until you do, just leave me alone.
Her hands are really big too.
Everybody's hands are very big.
Making a note of that.
Large hands. Should I read her paper?
Sure.
Nearly 200 years after his birth, myths surrounding the life and death of Edgar Allan Poe are as numerous today as they were in the mid-19th century. Despite being acknowledged as the inventor of the detective story, founder of the science fiction genre, a preeminent critic, thank you, and the first American writer to make a living as a writer, Poe continues to be the most famous for his terrifying and gruesome Gothic stories. Poe was a skillful businessman who well understood the importance of writing stories and poems that would increase subscriptions and return a profit. Employed by several publications throughout his career, he had ready access to the sensationalist stories that they often featured, tales of grave robbing, murder, and premature burials. Poe knew how to exploit the strange appeal the macabre held for his readers, deftly turning horrific crimes into psychological studies of human behavior. While the other authors of his day were copying the British style of happy endings, Poe focused on the darker aspects of the human psyche, establishing situations fraught with drama and emotion and following them to their logical, often horrifying conclusions, and his readers loved him for it. In the 1840s, Gothic literature was already part of popular culture, but Poe had his stories take place not in remote, fantastical settings, but the environs in which he knew his readers would find disturbingly familiar. Moreover, his stories were usually written in the first person. This eyewitness perspective not only gave his works an air of credibility, but left his readers with the feeling that the dreadful events he described could happen to anyone. Poe believed that a good short story should make an emotional impact on the reader, whether positive or negative, and truly his tales do just that. The circumstances surrounding Poe's death seem to have...
Mr. Poe and maybe Miss, or should I say Nurse Hollowell, looks like Corinne's a bit of an expert.
I hate it when Nancy does that. The circumstances surrounding Poe's death seem to have been taken right out of one of his stories. In early October 1849, Poe was found lying in the street, delirious, and was taken to Washington College Hospital, a facility in Baltimore which was rumored to engage in body snatching and kidnappings in the name of medical research. He was put under the care of Dr. John Moran, but despite the doctor's efforts as well as those of a particularly devoted nurse, Poe died 4 days later. Exactly why Poe died has never been ascertained. To add to the mystery, a single key was found in a pocket of his clothes after his death. The key, it was believed, was to his traveling trunk, which when located would surely contain anything the author had been working on prior to his untimely passing. Poe had made many enemies during his career, including literary critic Rufus Wilmot Griswold, who amazingly suddenly claimed to be Poe's literary executor and demanded access to the trunk. He no doubt hoped to hide or perhaps even destroy any stories that could be published posthumously and bring his nemesis even more fame. But when Dr. Moran found the trunk weeks later, it contained nothing of value. Or did it? Was Dr. Moran lying? Did he keep whatever was inside for himself before turning the trunk over to Poe's relatives, or was he in cahoots with Griswold so that the final works of Edgar Allan Poe have been lost to the world forever because of them? Perhaps fittingly, mystery was not only Poe's trademark, it became his legacy. And one thing is certain, it's a legacy of which he most certainly would have approved.
I don't think for a second a high schooler wrote that paper.
No?
No.
Not even
Are you kidding me?
A fancy boarding school high
No.
schooler running for valedictorian?
No. No.
Corrine, you here? Guess not.
Cellar. Izzy, password Queen Bee1, steps to reformatting. Gonna make the rounds one more time.
Yeah?
Yeah, see, exactly.
I have a fancy boarding high school that has Nancy write everything for her.
You can come in. Hey, Becca, thanks for uploading that essay.
Why did you send me that note?
What note?
I got a note from the Black Cat. A second note.
I didn't send it. We didn't send it.
Can you guys hear the game
First
okay?
one, yes, but that was it. If you got another note, it must be from the real Black Cat. No, look, I don't have any more assignments for you, so thanks for all your help.
Whoops. Audio seems good. Okay, cool.
Hey, what's going on?
I'll let you go.
Well, Leela, you're pretty much useless after the first quarter of the game. Then you do nothing for us ever.
Find out what happened to my paper?
I think so, yeah.
So tell me.
Actually, I don't want to say till I'm absolutely sure.
And we've got nothing to talk about.
You know what I could do is return the Black Cat book to its place since I'm finished with it. I don't know if I have what I need to go into the cellar yet. Thought I needed the blueprints. Did I miss them in our room? Just says cellar. Thought I needed... It's a bit quiet, but that's probably because something in my apartment's making a loud noise. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the cellar. And hopefully I'll find what I need. Yay, 5 credits. It means nothing to me because I'm not actually a student here.
What is that noise?
Oh, here we go.
Sounds like it's coming from the other side of the wall.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's interesting.
This is so hard to see
Set of
because
blueprints
it's
shows
so
a tiny
tiny.
room behind the furnace, which isn't on the modern blueprints.
But the modern blueprints
And the
have
modern
numbers.
blueprint includes a drawing of the furnace and a bunch of numbered valves.
Oh, stay that close. Stay that close.
I've seen that name before in Hollowell's journal.
3 is 5, but 3 is fine, but 5 is more. Even 19 defeats 4. Should just 7 become more? At least 2 will find a door. Okay. 3 and 5. So I need the blue and the red on this side. I think it's this one.
Yeah, the most
blue,
forward.
red. And then this one that's kind of L-shaped, I want the elbow and then the hand.
That one, I think. Yeah.
Okay, and then the bottom of that one.
Yeah. They're only it's the only red handle on the left.
And then the red on
2.
Yeah.
It's the only
This
other
one,
red handle and, then that
this
one.
one. Got him. Oh, thank you for being here, Hope. I appreciate it.
Bye.
Here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Corrine?
What are you doing here?
Apparently the same thing you are. Looking for the treasure Rita Hollowell hid. Is that it? What is it? An old manuscript?
By Edgar Allan Poe. Never published. He told her where it was when he was on his deathbed. When he died, she took it and ran off so Rufus Griswold wouldn't end up with it. At least I think that's what happened.
You found all that out while you were researching that paper?
When I do research, I do research. Although, truth be told, all I knew with relative certainty is that she'd hidden something in this building. I wasn't sure where.
Which is why you became the Black Cat.
I'm not the Black Cat. I didn't leave those notes.
This
No,
scene
you
is the best
blackmailed
animated
someone
scene in the
else
game,
into
though.
doing that for you. 2 someones, actually.
You're pretty smart. The question is, are you smart enough to live to tell the tale? I don't think so.
Okay, now this is the puzzle that I don't understand. You only get 4 tries before it resets. The entire game's animation budget went to this part right here, exactly. So my question is, why wouldn't you just step off? Okay. That was bad.
This thing is hard.
Yeah,
What are you trying to do again?
You have to drop all of the colored pieces out, but it shifts every time.
Yes, you have to try and guess. Try that one. Sure.
That's not right. Nope, and then it's gonna reset. Alright, I'm gonna start here. And I'm gonna go here.
And you're timed?
No, well, sort of, because that thing is swinging above your head.
Yeah.
So you are kind of timed. Dang it. It just resets after every 4th one.
Right.
I wonder if I should be using any of them more than once.
Probably.
But that would mean one isn't used at all if that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this. And I'm gonna do it again. No, that's hardly anything. Nope. Let's try this one. Twice. Let's go here. Ugh. Oh, dead. Okay. Alright, trying again. Nancy is actually a deer in the headlights, literally pretty sure. Because there's danger coming and she just stands there. Dang it. Let me actually analyze this a little better. So no matter which way I spin it, put this one in, and nothing ever lines up with this on the first go. This circle.
Uh-huh.
Well, maybe. Nope, it doesn't.
This is the only one that has a circle in the corner. Well,
yeah,
that
but
one
it's
does
not the right
too.
corner.
So you'll have to do that one later. I would look at the middle.
The middle?
Yeah, so like see these 4 in the center?
Yeah.
So you have 2 triangles that need to be, and the way that it flips, so these have...
So there's nothing that matches perfectly.
No, you're not going to get anything that matches perfectly. You're just going to have to pick the one that has the most.
That was none of them. That was really dumb. Oh no.
Just try out the same one 4 times. It's not going to be it, but... That one did a lot.
Dang it. So the third round did a lot on that first one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I don't understand, like, where does a swinging blade come from,
Yeah.
man?
And like, why don't you just step off?
Right. It's just kind of stupid. You're just guessing.
Yeah.
That third one did a lot. So maybe you have to do that one third. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Trying to see which one does the most?
Yeah.
That first, that's a good first one. So I think this one's 1 and 3.
Okay.
Yeah. I think this one's 1. That one's gotta be 2. So it's probably 1, 2, 3, and then maybe 4. If you have to do all 4. Try that.
So
1. Yep. 2.
2.
3.
3.
Yep.
Please.
Try that one. It's 4. Yep. Good job. Good job.
You helped, so thank you.
No, you did it. That was all you.
1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go.
No, forget it.
Look
You're
how
not
large
going
Mel's
anywhere till you
hands
tell me
are.
What the heck is going on?
She's also really tall.
Mel, it's too long a story. I need to go.
You just entered my room through the wall. I want an explanation.
I'll explain later. Now let me past.
Stay right there, Mel.
You too? What is this?
Well, for Corrine, it's over.
Hey, Vand.
Because of all the
It's the end of the game.
meticulous research she'd done,
That's how far it is.
Corrine knew Rita Hollowell had hidden something written by Poe somewhere in Ramsey Hall. But without the clues that my investigation eventually uncovered, her only hope of finding it was by searching the entire building. And she couldn't do that unless most, if not all of its occupants spent midterm break elsewhere, leaving their rooms unoccupied. So, she resurrected an old Waverly legend and attempted to frighten her classmates away with notes from the Black Cat, followed by well-timed accidents. And, having stumbled upon Rachel and Kim's secret months before, she blackmailed them into writing and delivering the notes for her, so that if anything went wrong, they would take the blame. But thanks to me and to Mel, who wouldn't even let me out of her room until I told her everything, Corrine got the blame and was promptly expelled.
Good.
Which is kind of too bad. She would no doubt have graduated at the top of her class if her greed, guile, and subconscious desire to retaliate against
An
her
attempted murder
classmates
against
hadn't
Megan.
gotten the best of her. But some good did result from all this. For one thing, Megan's parents dropped their threatened lawsuit and allowed her to return to school. Fully recovered from her allergic reaction, she threw herself into her studies with a vengeance. Now, with Corrine out of the picture, the valedictorian contest has turned into an academic knockdown dragout between Izzy, Leela, Mel, and Megan, which is a good thing. Not pretty, but good. Anyway, as for Rachel and Kim, Corrine made sure they got expelled too. But when some of Waverly's more influential alumni heard what had happened, they insisted the twins be unexpelled, and even paid their tuition and board for the rest of the year. They contended that the audacious fraud Rachel and Kim had perpetrated stemmed from their determination to get a good education.
So they
and
got
thus should be
rewarded
not
for their
punished.
lying.
Yeah.
I have the feeling Rita Hollowell, and maybe even her idol Mr. Poe, who was pretty darn good at making fiction seem like fact himself, would have very much agreed.
Who was not one of the original founders of Waverly Academy?
I have no idea.
I think Nellie Hamilton. Got him! Nice L-shaped shelf. Oh, thank you. All my Nancys are in the corner over deal. So I got Bibliophile, I got an Easter egg, I got the gossip, I got, because I kept going to everybody to be like, what am I supposed to do next?
Yep. All the piano playing you did.
I know, I didn't get the virtuoso one.
So when I'm told a team of tornado chasers down in Oklahoma is having strange, sometimes life-threatening problems with its equipment, and I'm asked to join the team so I can try to figure out why, I immediately say yes.
I like Trail of the Twister.
Once I arrive in Tornado Alley, I quickly discover that a line of storms severe enough to spawn a record-breaking string of twisters is not.
Thank you for the GGs and the claps and the well dones.
The diabolical actions of a teammate bent on sabotage. Join me as I learn firsthand which is more dangerous, Mother Nature or human nature, in my next adventure, Trail of the Twister.
You're not happy with that note?
No, I wrote it in the wrong place.
Oh. And then you get to see all the pictures you take. So there's going to be 17 of that wood inlay. You've never seen Trail of the Twister? Have you ever played Trail of the Twister? Or you just mean you haven't seen it on Twitch before? Either. Oh, I think Trail of the Twister is one of the underrated games. I think it's one of those games that's like, it's got probably some of the best puzzles in the series, Trail of the Twister does, and I really like all of the characters in Trail of the Twister, but the story is kind of meh, so I think that's why it's not, and the setting is not, like, outrageously interesting, so I think that's why people don't really talk about it or play it much. It doesn't tend to be a favorite for those reasons, but I think it's a very good game. Oh yeah, you're right, Trail of the Twister does have a lovely rain sound effect. Special thanks to Anita and Janina.
Who were they?
Kalina, I know hers. These were probably beta testers.
Oh.
Probably. That would have been a really cool thing. I should have signed up to be a beta tester when they were still making games. And now I'll never get a chance. Yay!
The end.
Now it's time for bloopers.
I don't know if I've seen the bloopers for this game.
The Waverly Academy Founders. Ooh, what a stuffy group. Hey! The Black Cat strikes again.
The laugh track.
We all tried, but none of us were ever able to snatch the pebble from her hand. Now, should I put this in the oops pile or the I'm so very sorry pile? Ah, the elusive, eyes closed, blurry snapshot.
These are the pictures I should have uploaded.
Many photographers spend years perfecting this technique, but to some of us, it just comes naturally. The setting on my flash might be just a little too strong.
Her eyes are like this.
I know.
I must have been going through an abstract phase at the time. Play us off, graduation cat.
Yeah, Waverly 09. Yay, we did it!
I'm Nancy Drew.
All right. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. I hope you had a wonderful time. I had a wonderful time. Playing Nancy Drew makes me happy. So I hope that you had a little bit of happy watching me play Nancy Drew. Did you enjoy it? Yeah. Okay. Great. I hope you have a great night, everybody. I'll try to stream again. Life is kind of one of those things where I've been devoting my time to other things, such as the podcast coming out. I'll plug it one more time in case of those of you who didn't hear us talk about it earlier. Me and Holland have a podcast that we are launching on Friday. It's called Lion and Mouse Commentary. It will be live on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can follow our social medias for updates. You can follow us on Instagram at Lion and Mouse Podcast or on Twitter at Lion and Mouse Pod. It's going to be a review series of media.
And we have a website.
lionandmousepodcast.com. So please feel free to check it out. I hope that you will give it a shot and listen to us and hopefully follow the show. But we're going to be doing that bi-weekly is the plan for now.
Correct. So that's our Twitter.
Lion and Mouse Pod is our Twitter, yeah.
Because they don't let you have more letters than that.
Yeah, you run out of spaces.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And
there you go. There's our website.
There you go.
All our social links are on there. So
Yeah.
if you just want to go there and check it out.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to that, and I hope that you do too. Thank you guys so much for all of your support, even here on Twitch. I really appreciate that, and all of the subs that happened today, and the raid. If there's any raiders still here, thank you for popping in. I hope you had a good time for when you were here. Hopefully I'll see you again. And until then, much love, and I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.